Welcome to Hyperpolyglot Activist, Learn Languages, Make a Difference. My name is Dr. Carlos Yebra Lopez, and today we're going to talk about Oxford's 2022 Word of the Year. Now, I'm going to share the screen with you to show you exactly why it matters. As you can see on the screen, the Word of the Year represents a word or expression reflecting the ethos, mood, or preoccupations of the past 12 months, one that has potential as a term of lasting cultural significance. Now, the issue with this is that historically, as you can read in the next paragraph, that word of the year had been selected by the Oxford Languages team and lexicographers alone. But this year, they came up with 3 words that were the finalists, and they asked the people to pick just one. And the candidates were Goblin mode, metaverse, and hashtag I stand with. Now, I thought these 3 words are very interesting to analyze because they tell us something about our current predicament. Now, these 3 words are very interesting, both because they reveal a lot about the people who chose them. These all 3 are very Western-centric. Goblin mode comes from the US. I stand with makes reference to a pro-Western perspective on the Ukraine-Russia military conflict. And the metaverse is, of course, mostly endorsed by a company known as Meta, which again is not available in many countries in the East. And so that's the first thing. The second thing it tells us is domains or fields that are of interest to people living in the West. In this case, we have 3 domains. We have the geopolitical stage, Ukraine versus Russia, Ukraine being backed by most of the West, including the European Union and US. And then the second domain is, of course, technology. The metaverse speaks to the anxieties of Web 3.0 and what that may lead us to. And then finally, Goblin mode. So what exactly is Goblin mode? I must confess that I hadn't heard this expression ever, and I had been living in the US for the last 8 years, but even then, I never came across it. According to this piece of news that I'm sharing with you, Goblin mode first appeared on Twitter in 2009, but it went viral earlier this year, meaning 2022. In February, someone tweeted a fake headline claiming that rapper West and actress Julia Fox broke up because he didn't like when she went Goblin mode, though Fox never actually said this, reports CNN's Christian Edwards. After that, the term rose in popularity as lockdown restrictions loosened, per Oxford's statement. Seemingly, it captured the prevailing mood of individuals who rejected the idea of returning to quote-unquote normal life or rebelled against the increasingly unattainable aesthetic standards and unsustainable lifestyles exhibited on social media. So, as lexicographer Ben Zimmer says, people are looking at social norms in new ways. And that's what the expression Goblin mode, which is not just one word, Oxford is 2 words, just saying, is reflective of. It gives people, quoting against Ben Zimmer, it gives people the license to ditch social norms and embrace new ones. So it seems that most of the West is still struggling to cope with post-pandemic life. And I think that the fact that Goblin mode was overwhelmingly voted against metaverse and hashtag I stand with, you can see that the result was 93% of votes in favor of Goblin mode, overwhelming support. It's very symptomatic of the fact that we are at an existential crisis in our current world, a crisis that spreads everywhere around us, whether it is financially, politically, technologically, etc. And that, for better or worse, is what Oxford's 2022 Word of the Year is all about. What are your thoughts? Did you get the chance to vote? Would you have chosen a different result? Let me know in the comments down below. And as always, thanks for watching.